Have you ever heard of the angry neighborhood Karen? Because I totally have, and she's, well, if you want to understand what she's like, she is basically the exact and utter opposite of Spider-Man. Basically a superhero, except for she's a Karen. That's all she does. She shows up to every little problem you ever see just to solely complain about it. Never to actually help with any problems, just to complain about them. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. Here we got an angry man with a leaf blower who's complaining about the neighbor who's continuously blowing their leaves out into everyone else's yards. So he's come across the road to take care of this little problem.
One more time and we're gonna have a personal problem. You can count it.
Looks like there's one already.
No, there is one already, and if you weren't so pussy, you'd do something about it. Okay? But instead, you blow your shit on there. You blow your shit onto everybody.
I didn't blow it on
No,
anybody.
you know what? The county can come and they can talk to that neighbor, that neighbor, that neighbor, that neighbor, that neighbor.
I didn't blow it on
You blow it
anybody.
onto everybody.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I
do.
just blew it right out of the bicycle.
You're a lying.
Blew it
Yes,
out
you
of the
did.
bicycle
You had it
lane.
all totally clean.
I've never once have I crossed
Bullshit.
the yellow line
I don't give a shit.
and gone over to your
Stand
yard
over
and
here
blown
with
it
your
right in your yard.
high-powered goddamn blower that, by the way, is way over the dB limit for the county.
I use it once
know
or
what?
twice a year.
You know what? Fine. I have the means to take care of it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put up with it.
I
If I
never-
see you blow
I
one more
never-
goddamn leaf
I
in my
never
direction,
once.
his direction,
I
we're
never
all
once.
coming for you.
I never once.
Then goddamn blow the shit into your own corner and pick it up and put it in a trash can.
I never once blew it into your yard.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I mean, if you're only blowing them out to the bicycle lane of the road, I mean, is it too surprising to believe that those probably end up going across to the other side of the road based upon the wind? Because, like, when it's in, like, the grass and all that, the wind has a lot harder time picking it up and blowing it around. It will still do that if the wind's going at a high enough speed, but the moment it's on concrete, on flat bitumen, it will start just to be moved so much easier by, you know, the cars that are going past that are producing wind as they go by. And whilst you may sit there thinking, going like, oh, but the cars are not going towards the houses. Why would the leaves and stuff be attracted that way? Because the wind will push them forward, and then a vacuum will be created when the car disappears, and it will just go further across the road. You've probably seen like plastic bags float across the road somehow. Even when it's not that windy, you see a car drive by a plastic bag and it floats up and flings off to either the left or the right direction because it's just going into where the wind's falling. It's weird. See, I'd probably take his advice and maybe start putting things in the bin, because I don't think you want to find out what he has to take care of you, quote unquote. Still a crazy man. He could have been a lot more calmer about this entire thing, but I can get the frustration of shit from someone else's yard ending up in your yard, but this is not how you handle it. Here as we watch as an employee inside of a pharmacist is trying to perform the impossible by performing the definition of insanity to a customer who clearly is not listening and is very angry for some foreseen reason.
You know what? I don't think you should pick up your prescription here. I'll transfer it out right now.
Why do I? Okay, do you?
What is your name and date of birth?
Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's window ain't open.
What is your name and date of birth?
Excuse me. Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's pick up. For what? I came yesterday. She said she was going to transfer it. She didn't.
What is your name and date of birth?
What are you talking about? Now you're saying I'm disrespectful. You're being disrespectful.
I can't help you if you don't tell me your name and date of birth.
That's not what my prescription is here. I don't need it transferred out.
Okay,
Can you drop?
You're taking up my time and I'm trying to help you.
And now,
If you don't let me help you, I will
but
hang up.
you want to go back and forth with me
What
when
is
you
your
could
name and date of
you
birth?
could have dropped the prescription through this window right now.
What is your name and date of birth?
You hear this? Because I
will
want
hang
my
up.
prescription.
Answer my question.
You said answer your question. What's your name?
You don't want your medicine transferred, so
What
she
is your
shouldn't
name and
transfer.
date of birth?
What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Amber.
Amber. Okay. So Amber, y'all can't give me my medicine. That's
I'm
already.
trying to help you right now, but you are
It's
not
already
giving me
ready.
your
You
that
keep
is required
no.
to pick up.
Okay,
You are
but
not listening.
okay, but you keep telling me you're gonna transfer
What is
my
your name
prescription.
and date of birth?
I swear, talking to some people is like slamming your head against a brick wall over and over and over again and hoping that something might change by, let's say, the example of brutally knocking yourself out so you don't have to deal with this mess anymore. Like, she was just asking you a simple question. She wanted your name and date of birth. Probably for various different reasons. A, because it will help her find out what prescription you're goddamn chasing, woman. It's very simple. And you're just sitting here going on as like, oh, you don't want to help me. Oh, you're just being a rude person. How am I being disrespectful when you don't want to help me? She's literally asking you a question that when she gets the information from, she'll be able to help you. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're just not listening. How do you expect her to fix this problem if you're not willing to listen to her as she tries to figure the problem out? Like, what the f... The guy recording here hears his car alarm goes off, and then a few moments later hears the smashing of one of his windows, so he quickly runs out to the car to see that there's a guy standing right there with a single glove on and a few of his items. Here's what happens next.
I swear to God, I didn't take no picture, bro.
30 seconds ago, heard my alarm going off. Going through my shit.
They ran away.
Who ran away?
Those guys in the car.
How long ago?
Like 3 hours, 3 minutes.
3 minutes ago?
Yeah, when I walk over here.
I just heard the alarm beeping and then I come out and you're right here.
They ran away. In the
Why do you have gloves on?
They ran away. You know.
Why do you have gloves on?
My glove?
Yeah,
My glove.
why do you have it on?
That's mine.
Why do you have it on?
I didn't take nothing, bro.
So why do you got gloves on?
This is mine. It's only mine.
That's my gum in your hand. That's my sunglasses.
Yeah, they drop it and then run away. I didn't take nothing.
Bro, I'm calling the cops.
I swear to God, I didn't take nothing, bro.
No.
You can call cop on me. I have no gun. I have no gun. I have no gun.
Why were there so many cops just for this one single guy? Has he done a bunch of other stuff already? Does he have a gun? Like, I'm so confused why there's like 3, 4, 5 cop cars and then there's like 10 police officers running towards him. Like, what in the world has this guy done previously to warrant this kind of reaction when he reappears attempting to rob a car? Or is that a little unrelated? It's such a weird and wacky thing overall. Honestly, you're quite lucky that you got to hear that and were able to get out there before the guy was able to steal too much, which is pretty neat for you. But overall, man, that sucks. Good thing you got caught though. It's either they do a thing like Domino's here in Australia where they have a little board out the front of the Domino. There's some Domino's where it has all the names and the orders and what stage in the process they are at, and the guy got the name there, or he apparently knew the name well enough to be able to gather this, or here's a fun little conspiracy theory. The person who said the name was this person's partner behind the camera, and now she's coming in a bits later to see if they can also get a refund on their pizza. Wouldn't that be crazy? I doubt that's what's happened here, but that would be crazy. Like, it's genuine. Like, how in the world would they have gotten your name in the first place in order to claim your order instead of you? Karens are like cockroaches. Every time you try to get rid of them, they somehow always come crawling back. You could probably send a nuke their way and still somehow, someway, they'll be the first people to crawl back to the surface. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. Let's get into the clips. These people spot that there's been a dog left inside of their car on a hot day. They wait around for around 40-ish minutes, and then the owners finally return to get very, very upset that they attempted to get into the car to get the dog out.
Back up! I'm standing here. You came at me. You touched my door in my car. Do you own my vehicle? Do you want me to call the cops? Do you want me to call the cops on you? And you put your hands on me first. You can back away. Fine.
You keep approaching.
You're
very
fine. And you have them recorded. Hello?
Very
Hello? You just put your hands on me.
40 minutes.
Leave me alone.
40 minutes.
I'll punch you right in the
40 minutes.
Okay, fine. You're on hold.
40 minutes.
You know why I am.
We have not
and I
been
did
in there
call the
for
cops.
40
We've been
minutes,
in
guys.
for 20 minutes, not even, and my car has
Do
all
you
the
know
windows
how long
down.
you're supposed to leave your dog in the car?
I
What if your
know,
dog's soaking wet?
Do you
and
know?
just went swimming and it's
Do you
just
know
really
you can
cooled
take
off?
your dog
Got
inside the
stank in
store?
You should save
Do you know
yourself.
you can
I'm
take the
recording.
dog inside?
You should take your dog inside if you want to.
You can.
That's fine,
You
buddy.
can, but you can't
That's
leave him
my
in the
dog.
car more than
That's
5
my dog.
minutes.
Guys,
And the only reason my dog's shaking is because you broke and entered in my car and touched my private property.
it's true, though.
Listen! You touch my property. I'm
Regardless,
sorry you're upset.
no.
I was trying to
Regardless,
help.
though, if you did want to call the cops, we could all be honest.
Call
You
the
never
cops,
should have
right?
touched someone else's
Don't
car.
touch my.
We have the
If
right
it's
to
a
break
big
the window.
problem, call the
Yeah,
cops.
we do.
Stop yapping.
Yeah, we do.
Embarrassing yourself in front of
Not
your
at all.
kids.
As
You
soon as you
are.
touch someone else's
And
car,
that's
you
why
broke
you're
the law.
let alone divorce
Not
us
at all.
for.
Not at all. Not at all.
First is both. Hey, you have anything else? Wow. First is both that I've never had. Chris Kinsey, we should try to get some. You're the only one still here talking. And we're gonna make sure the dog is out of here safely. Good. Do it. I'm not scared here. You know what? I'm not trying to scare you. I was trying to help the dog you left in the car for 40 minutes. 42 to be exact.
How did I know whose car it was?
Oh, you should have just called the cops. Like,
Yeah.
I should have. I
Yeah.
should have just called the cops. I should have called the cops. I should have called the cops.
Damn.
Spix?
Ow.
You're white trash.
Go back to
You and your boyfriend.
I live here, you f***ing dumb hoe.
In your car? It looks like it.
Yes, and you know
Oh, that's awesome.
You're right. I don't need fancy things we got that on video. I'm a real person that lives in Shelburne. Not
Are
your
you?
tourist, big
Okay.
ass.
Spick? I'll be a spick.
You're
I'll be a spick, you white bread chicken honky mother.
Actually, I got like 20 chickens. And
Good for you. I'm sure you do.
wow.
I'm sure you do.
You make your kids proud, Mama. Good job.
As funny as that was, don't ever fight racism with racism. It doesn't help solve any problems, and it's only just putting you down to their level. But quickly moving on from that one, because honestly, whatever. The dog thing, oh god, it's actually semi-complicated what I've looked into. So basically, what you're meant to do initially is you take down the make and model of the car, the license plate, go inside the shopping center, ask them to call out over the intercom, hey, blah 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 blah. Can you come to the service, please? Blah blah, like stuff along those lines. And then you potentially call the non-emergency police number, and only in some states can Good Samaritans break in the car and remove the pet from there. Only in some states. You can't do it in all states, from what I could gather. It's a very weird ruling, but I don't know. I'm surprised they let the dog be in there for around 40 minutes. I don't know why they didn't call a non-emergency police number, or like, I don't know why it happened. They were there for 40 minutes before they even attempted to do anything with the dog. Like, do it far sooner, if I'm completely honest. I don't know. It's... Never leave your dog in the car. Even if it's cool, it's been shown that it's always a lot hotter inside.
Hey, I don't want no drama. I don't want no drama.
You are full of drama. I need for you
Security is going to be kicking you out.
Slow down. Get out of my restaurant. You are fine.
For what reason? For what reason?
Application with Sarah, she told me when you learn Creole, I go keep...
¿Por qué estaban hablando? Lo estoy tomando video. Yo le puedo meter problemas a ella.
Ella es muy enojona, ella se enoja de todo. No puedes hablar nada que necesitas.
¿Pero qué es lo que ocupabas?
No sé, pedir aumento.
Necesito que tomarlo en video.
Ellos dijeron que cuando yo aprendiera Creole me iban a dar un aumento y no
Eso
me lo han
nomás
dado.
querías preguntarle por el aumento.
Sí, nada más.
Esmeralda, she's just threatening us and telling us to leave when we're just trying to translate.
I don't really have much to say for this one because I don't know the language they're speaking, so I can't understand what they're saying to add more context, but I mean, that was whack. I personally wouldn't want to work there anyway if that employer is just being very up. I wouldn't work for a person who wants to act like that to their employees anyway. Here we have a Karen who decides to park in the middle of the drive-thru to go inside of a food restaurant in order to harass the workers about something to do with their order.
Hey, I hope it was worth holding everybody up so you could harass some people in there. They're food workers, dude. They're food workers. I heard you yelling in there. Oh, I went in there. Instead of waiting in your car like a normal person, now nobody behind you gets to move. Nice job, Karen, you dumbass. Oh, yeah, get mad. Oh, yeah. Get mad. You're blocking everybody, dude.
You know what? I just
barely got my food.
Oh, yeah, you could have pulled forward. You have to wait like everybody else. What makes you so entitled that you need to get your food before everybody else, Karen? That's what I thought.
You're sick.
Oh, you're sick. Yeah, you're sick. Lock your car and walk away, you dumb.
Halfway there. You're halfway there, Karen. All you need to do is to go over to the car park and take a fucking park before you go inside the restaurant. You did the first good thing of going inside the restaurant rather than holding up the drive-thru by annoying the workers at the drive-thru window, but you still held up the drive-thru because you just parked in the drive-thru. What the actual are you thinking? God. Here we have yet another Karen who does not know how to be patient, decides to cut in line. When she gets called out for it, she decides to become extremely racist. Luckily, the person behind the camera who's been caught under this racist fire gets a lot of defense from multiple people in the store at the time.
Hello.
Yes,
no, that's disrespectful though.
I asked her to step away from my son.
Because that's what it's crazy. No,
it's
not. When you just told her to go back to your country, how does that make sense?
Mama,
She doesn't.
why is she so mad at me? That's a problem.
Just told her. No, she's not. You just told her to go back to her country. What are you
privilege? Because she's coming for us like handcuff, whatever that thing is. And
Yo,
going and telling
hey,
everyone
you don't
else
gotta
to
talk
do.
like that though.
She's not telling you.
I know
She
you.
just said stay away from her son. That's all she said.
She's asking you to give her son. Her son doesn't even have a mask.
Well, you know what? You're not telling anybody else. So get over yourself.
No, the whole point is that you have to be 6 feet away, and then you want to be racist.
Stop. You're just being crazy.
No, we're not.
No, you're being the crazy one right here.
Don't talk to her like that. Don't be talking to her like that. Yeah, you know what? You go get over yourself. Yeah, don't be talking to her like that.
Thank you, sir. You're being crazy.
Can I ask you? Excuse me. Can I ask you why you hate me?
I don't care.
Just because I'm wearing a headscarf?
Is that what you wanted, huh? What else do I need to do? I mean, what? I'm not doing anything
No,
wrong
no,
here.
no. I'm
I'm
actually.
not doing anything wrong here. It's just a listener who thinks she's privileged.
You gotta talk to her like that though.
I don't know why you hate me. I didn't do anything.
I'm trying to protect the female.
No, he's defending what's right. But do you hear what she's saying? She's being racist. She's being racist.
I'm not gonna say anything.
You're right. Profiling though. You're right. Profiling.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay.
Why are people so horrible? Like, genuinely speaking, why is the first thing that goes through this person's mind when they get caught out for attempting to cut the line is to just be racist? What is the entire point of that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, that's not going to help your case in any way, shape, or form. As you can clearly see here, everyone else around you is just like, what the hell are you thinking? What was the necessity of that? Why do you need to be racist? Like, what was the point? It's a genuine what the moment to me. It's like, why are people like this? Here we have two people arguing on a beach, and with the guy being recorded decides to play mediator between these two to find out what happened.
What's the problem?
You too?
I'm just asking, what's the problem? Is there a problem? What's the problem?
There's no problem, sir. She's just yeah, listen. All right, listen. Two sides. Come on.
Okay, two sides. I'll hear two sides.
You want to hear her story?
If we could stop shouting, I would love to hear the story. What's the problem?
No. This. Okay. Check.
Hold on. Can you let her speak? Can you let her speak?
Still be here. I can come back.
No. Just calm down.
If you need to contact someone, you should contact them. I hope you have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
And see, she's pissed off.
So you're a little bit angry too. You're kind of yelling.
Okay, now check this out. That woman over there.
God loves you.
Specifically sent a message over here.
Where?
In this bathroom.
In this bathroom over here. Sent what kind of a message?
Sent you too?
I'm just asking what kind of message you're talking about. You're yelling in front of my camp over here. My kids are over here.
No, I'm here then.
Okay.
These people are attacking. Okay, this woman just walked in here. You know how you can talk back and forth in a family unit and say nothing?
Yes.
Okay. So she walks her kid in there, and you know how you can see eyes?
There's what? Eyes?
You can talk to someone else as long as you can see into their eyes. You can, okay, as a family unit, a mother always knows what her children are doing.
Okay.
Okay, so she takes her kid in there, has her children look into my eyes, okay? And then I'm not kidding you.
Kidding? You mean kidding?
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
And I know
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. Because now you're validating my feelings, and I can see that you are really trying to problem solve here.
Yeah,
So
thank
she
you.
takes- Yes, okay. So she takes her children into the bathroom. She has the door wide open.
Wow.
And she has her son exposed, defecating on the toilet.
You're saying this-
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah.
her friend over here.
That could be disturbing to someone. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Is that what happened though?
You know, I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I just saw that there was a lot of yelling.
And this is a front right
and
here.
I just wanted. No, I'm not her friend. I don't even know her. I just felt that maybe you were hurting or she was hurting, so I just stopped to say hi to you and say.
If that was
to
so, you
validate
would have got out of my face. So I'm gonna go take a time out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's a good thing. Let's just chill.
Because yeah.
Let's just chill. Hey, everybody, just 1 second. 1 second.
Unacceptable. I got a little hot and heated, and I'm gonna go cry over here now
It's-
because you guys know damn well.
But the beach is beautiful, right?
Amen. Okay. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna have time out so that I
All right. All right, take care. Sorry, I had to kind of just get in there a little bit. So.
No, you're okay. I was just
Thank you.
trying to diffuse that. The lady was scared of her.
So you're trying to be a referee in the situation.
Yeah, I was trying to
yeah.
just divert her because there
Okay.
were small children there and she was yelling stuff that was unnecessary. So I was just trying to
No problem.
divert her, and I appreciate you stepping in.
Yeah, no problem.
You know.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
That's what I do. I'm like a judge. I walk around and I judge things. That's all I do.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Good.
I'm not like a legal qualified judge, but you know, kind of I try to rationalize with people. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, God puts us in places for reasons, so.
Certainly does. Have a great time at the beach.
Thanks, you too.
Hey, I need a like an initial reaction response to that. Can you close it out for me?
That was crazy. I walked in on that and yeah, crazy.
Carrie, did you hear that whole that message there, or that argument?
I did not hear a whole argument.
But what did you think that was happening over there as that lady? Just give me a little review of your perspective.
So one lady thought that that lady was cuckoo,
Yeah.
and so yelled at the lady that get away from my children.
Yeah.
Is that
Something
what
weird.
happened?
Something weird. I wasn't really listening.
You're like, what is this incident?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's exciting.
It's exciting. It's drama.
Something. She keeps talking to herself.
Yeah. Whenever someone seems like they're talking to themselves, I film that stuff. You know what I mean? It's awesome. All right. Well, that was.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I don't even know what even happened here. It seems very goddamn convoluted and confusing, but it's funny nevertheless. Man, some people are just wild. Here we got some folks riding around some horse-drawn carriages, and this Karen decides to cause a ruckus about it. Apparently, she's trying to save the animals.
1 and 1. Carriage 141. License 42.
Ma'am, do not talk to my carriage. Ma'am, do not talk to my carriage. Do not talk to my carriage. Those people are nothing to you.
Listen, the animals are starving. They're hurting.
The animals are not starving.
I
Ma'am,
work
please.
for the Animal
Excuse
Society.
me. We're hungry and starving. These animals are delicious.
Excuse me. Yeah, you got your money? Are you getting your money from this?
Ma'am, have you had a lot to drink
man,
today?
Listen, oh
Glenn,
no.
Glenn, have you
had a lot to drink?
I work for the Charleston Animal Society. And we're coming
What's
after
your
the
name?
horses.
What's your name?
I got you. Can I
horses.
go?
Okay? Yeah, you go, but you know what?
Bless
Live
your
tonight
heart.
with your
Step
conscience.
up.
You live tonight with your conscience. Yeah.
What's your name? Don't swing at me. Do not swing at me.
Away from me.
Do not swing at me. Don't touch me. If you touch me, I'm coming after you with
Oh, yeah?
the law. Yes, ma'am.
Fuck away from me.
I'm not.
Stay away from the carriage. Stay away from the carriage. Stay away from the carriage. Stay away from. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stay away from the carriage. Stay away from the carriage. Stay away from the carriage.
He's getting paid.
Stay away from. I don't care who you work for. Stay away from my carriage. Stay away from the carriage.
They really are.
Stay away from the carriage.
All right, sir, sit back. Come on, ma'am, I need to talk to you over here.
Thank you. This is fun.
I hope this guy talked to the officers afterwards to show the recording and so like, hey, she tried to actually whack me multiple times because I was recording her. She didn't successfully land anything, but she damn well tried. It might not end up doing anything or anything regarding those lines, but you know, it just might make it so they look out for her a little bit more often because she did try to go and assault someone over recording them because they're a genius like that. Here we have a Karen who really seems to only have one word in her entire vocabulary by deciding to be racist with it.
Please leave me alone. Can you please leave me alone?
I'm not bothering you. Please leave me alone.
You.
And can you please watch the N-word?
This is my ride, man.
I don't know. I called them. If they come, they come.
Dude, I'm gonna target the shit out of you.
That's fine.
Where's my ride?
You can target me all you want. That's fine. I don't know where your right is, bro. All right. I don't know where your right is.
A disgrace.
All right. That's fine.
To human rights.
That's fine.
You are a disgrace to human rights.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
What's up, bro?
That's cool. That's cool, dude. Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
You have a good night, man.
Dude, all right. Yeah. Yeah. F you, dude.
All right. That's nice.
Where the fuck is my ride?
Bro, I don't know, man. But can you leave me alone, though? You fucking on my vibe.
This is my property, and why can't I just get home?
Like I said, I called the taxi. When they come, they come. I don't have a time on.
No, I don't have cigarettes.
Sorry about that. I called them. When they come, they come. I don't have exact time on them. I actually called them again when you called me Nick, all kind of stuff, which I didn't appreciate. I didn't come at you. I didn't come at you disrespectful at all. I didn't come at you disrespectful at all.
I don't care. You act like a
That's fine. Can you please stop calling me that?
Well, if you're gonna act like a then I'm gonna call you.
I am what I am.
I don't care.
So can you please stop calling me that?
Then I'm
Can you
gonna call
please
you.
stop calling?
I don't care.
Can you please stop calling me that?
I don't care. You're a if you act like a.
I am what I am.
Well, then you're a fucking. Then.
And that's racist.
Put your head down.
You're racist. I'm not putting my head down.
I don't care.
I'm not putting my head down.
You're a if you act like a.
That's fine. I'm a rich nigga. That's fine. I'll be that. That's fine. No problem. That's fine.
You're acting like a.
How am I acting? I am what I am. I'm black, right?
That's why
Yeah.
we do what we do.
What do you guys do?
You're a
What do you guys do? What is it that you guys do? What is it that you guys do?
Shut the up.
What is it that you guys do?
Don't piss me off.
What is it that you guys do?
Piss me off.
I didn't do anything to you.
Don't piss me off.
Alright. No problem. Can you please stop following me? You have a good night.
I'm not following you.
Yes, you are. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Put your head down.
I'm not putting my head down. Never put my head down.
That's why.
I'm proud of it. What do you guys have to do? What do you have to do? What do you have to do? What is it that you have to do?
That's right?
What is it that you have to do? What is it that you have to do?
That's why we have to.
Do what?
Do what we have to.
What is it that you guys have to do? What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? You're a racist.
Because you're being a fucking
You're a racist.
right now, and you're
I didn't do anything to you. You asked me to call you a cab. I called you a cab, and then you start calling me out my name.
You're treating me like shit.
I haven't done anything to you.
No.
I literally haven't done anything.
Jacked up, and you're being a jackass, and you're not being right with God right now.
That's fine.
You're not being right with God.
That's fine.
You're not being right with God.
That's fine.
You're not being right with God.
That's fine. Can you please back up? Can you please back up, dude?
You're not
Seriously.
being right with God.
All right.
You know you're not being right with
I'll
God.
take that up.
You
with
know
him.
it.
I'll take him up. I'll take that up with him. Can you please leave me alone and back up, please?
Come on, you.
Can you please back up, please?
Come on.
Can you please back up,
Come on,
please?
you.
Can you please back up,
Come on,
please?
you.
Can you please back
Come
up,
on,
please?
you. Got the KKK right here.
That's fine.
They're watching me invisibly. They're watching you.
Oh, that's cool.
They're watching you. Come on.
Can you please back
Come
up,
on.
please? Can you please back up, please?
Come on.
Can you please back up?
Come on, you.
Can you please back
How
up?
can you please back up?
I haven't done
Fuck you,
anything.
you.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Come on, you.
That's
want
fine.
it. put Lisa out in the open.
You better be careful. There's a lot of. That's fine.
Come on, you.
Can you please leave me alone and stop following me?
Niggers are over the United States. They're taking over the United States of America.
There goes PD. I'll have PD handle you.
Fine. Get me a.
I'm gonna get you a taxi, which is PD. Fine.
Come on.
Well, this dog's all bark and no bite, just dropping the same N-word over and over and over again. I get it, you want to be racist, but you really have no creative way of doing so, so you do the simplest thing that you can do. Say the N-word a million different times. Clearly this guy's not bothered by it. It's really ridiculously stupid, but like, can you be more creative? Like, I get you want to be racist, but do you have any other way of doing it instead of just doing the same thing over and over again? It's like, you're really just the one-line Terry over here, just repeating the same thing. You got nothing different. You just want to say the same thing over and over again, hoping that each time you say it, it might have a different effect, but doesn't. And now you just embarrass yourself on the internet. Good job. Here we got a junk guy who thought it would be the brightest of ideas to smash someone's windscreen because it would make their night. For no other reason, just for simply doing so.
No! Your friend isn't here!
Okay, you know what? We don't have any friends.
Okay! Exactly! You don't! Move!
And we didn't. We actually weren't even doing this. We didn't even have somebody coming.
So what was the point?
To fuck you guys over.
Oh my god! That was so good. That's amazing.
Are you disgusting?
Yeah, what?
It was just for fun.
Was it?
Yeah,
was it for fun?
It was.
Did you have a blast?
I did.
Did it make your night? Is that how boring your life is? Is that what you have to? That's what you have to do on a Saturday? It's kind of embarrassing.
No, it was kind of fun. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, you're funny.
So I think.
What do you think?
You guys got.
I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. You're actually.
He is totally going to regret that when he wakes up in the morning with a massive hangover, a giant throbbing headache, and then he'll remember what he did the night before when he smashed someone else's windscreen. And now he's like, oh, damn it, that's gonna be a pain to deal with when it eventually comes back and bites my ass. Because it doesn't seem like they got the name out of you that night, but boy oh boy, you can be damn sure that when it comes to the internet, when it comes to finding people, the internet's damn good at that. Your name probably got sent to the TikTok, the person who posted this pretty quickly after the original post was made because, well, the internet's really good at this stuff for some dumb reason. Here we have yet another instance of the angry neighborhood Karen who has no idea how to keep her mind out of anyone else's businesses, except for there's a bit of a difference here. It's a Kevin. Oh my god, it's an angry Kevin for once. Anyway, the idea here is that there's been a continuous ongoing dispute between these two people. Apparently there's now been a restraining order that's been filed and apparently granted according to the subtext on this TikTok. But hey, we get to see the Kevin in full action, in full HD.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Stop filming us.
No.
You're scary.
No, too bad.
Okay,
This
is for the judge
Okay,
when we
good.
file a restraining order on you for
good.
stalking us.
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, you are.
I have not even. You cited me for going on your
You
property.
literally are in front of our home.
Yeah.
Our only safe space.
Yeah.
Every single day.
I'm gonna be doing it
How would
every
you-
single day.
I know.
I'm gonna be cutting firewood out there.
I don't care.
And I'm gonna be raising my animals.
You can
out
do
here.
whatever you want on your land. Just stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking you.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
My husband walks out. You turn on your camera and
Yeah,
film him. You're watching
because
us
I'm
on our
waiting
front
for him to say
porch.
something.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Well,
Nobody
that's okay.
does. You're stalking us.
You're here right now. Why are you here?
Because I'm asserting to you one time. This
One
is the
time.
only time.
I'm telling
I
you
am
to
going
call
to
my
tell
lawyer.
you. No, I'm
Call
telling
my
you
lawyer.
to stop stalking us.
I'm not stalking
My
you.
kids are scared of you.
I'm sorry
I am
about
scared
that.
of you. Need to stop.
No.
Why?
I'm not going to stop
Why?
being myself.
You have gotten enough
You
footage.
started this, lady.
No, you have
Lady,
gotten
you
enough
started
footage.
this.
No,
No,
because
you
all
started
summer,
this,
all
lady.
summer your
You
customers
started
have been
this.
parking in our driveway
They
to
have
get
not.
through. Yes, they have.
Your driveway. This is an easement.
This is our driveway.
This is
and
an
the shipping
easement.
container
Your
is our
drive-
driveway.
Your driveway comes to the line
No,
of
it
this
doesn't.
house. Yes,
No,
it does.
this is
you
my
want me
driveway.
to show you?
No,
I have it on the
You're
dock.
a stalker. Okay.
You're a
That's
freak.
why the
You're a
sheriff
freak.
is
Why
not
would you
making us
stop
move
me?
it.
The sheriff made a mistake.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
they don't make mistakes. In fact, we talked to the deputy who's handling...
Officer Pond? I talked to him too.
No, not Officer Pond. His boss.
Oh.
We talked to him yesterday.
Is the sheriff.
Yes, we've talked to everyone.
Oh,
and
good.
they said that stays. That's our land.
That's on my easement.
This is not your easement. This is our driveway.
See, from here, 22 feet down.
You're so
insane. Down to here.
That's my driveway.
Feet.
No.
And then the
in there.
That's over here.
No.
So that thing's in my easement.
Okay.
Like
so when you get our demand letter, your lawyer can respond to ours. I am done asking you to leave our family alone.
I don't care.
Leave us alone.
No.
Okay. You won't leave us alone?
I'm not going to do anything
you're not going to. Okay, you're not going to stop filming us? No.
You people.
You are stalking us every day.
You're getting angry.
Yes, because you're stalking my family.
Not stalking
yes, you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You think it's funny?
I think it's hilarious.
A sick person.
You're psycho. Why would you stop me from doing business?
Why would you film our home at 8 o'clock at night?
Man, it just disappoints me knowing that there's people like this out in the world that not only have no idea how to just mind their own business when it comes to what their neighbor's doing, especially when the neighbor's not really doing anything that's going to... that isn't illegal, that isn't going to harm someone, you know, all those things. If they fit any of those requirements, okay, fair enough. I can understand why you want to stick your nose right into the shit. But if there's nothing like that, then I don't get it. It's really stupid, and either you're just a person who just has to know what everyone else is doing, or you're obsessive over this person. And one of the two. Usually it's both. Probably not in this instance. I don't know, it's very weird. And I hope that, like, when it comes to the legal shenanigans that they're probably going to attempt to go through in order to deal with this guy, I hope that they're successful for what they're trying to do, and hopefully this guy backs off for once in his life and maybe learns how to leave other people alone. Maybe. This next one's a very interesting situation. So here's the gist of the story behind here. Basically, American Airlines had this flight that they needed to get some people on. Unfortunately, they couldn't get any people onto it, so they found a collection of people who were going to a certain direction, and they saw an opportunity to go like, hey, could be used as a form of connection flight for that destination that these guys are all going. And they offered them like, hey, would you be kind and go onto this plane for us? We'll supply you with hotels and everything you need for your stay in this area for that brief period before you take your flight to your actual destination. We'll do this and this, yada yada yada, like all these types of promises to make people's lives easier, just so American Airways didn't have this one plane having not be filled to capacity or something on those lines. Anyway, they get to this location, and it turns out that actually, no, they don't want to give them that hotel anymore.
Hey, Ryan, one more thing. Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you've got 15 people here. You've promised a hotel room, and you won't even speak with us? This is how American Airlines is going to do. You're not even going to speak with these 15 people here asking you where you're going to let us sleep for the night, Ryan? Wow. American Airlines, Dallas, he promised y'all a hotel room, right? He promised y'all a hotel room? I'm recording all this. He promised y'all a hotel room too? Promise me one.
We were told when come here and they would get us a hotel.
And there goes Ryan. So can you tell me that one more time? You told me
I've already advised you, and there's cameras everywhere recording both you and I, okay?
Right, good. Now I've got camera recording me too. So you're saying even though y'all promised me a hotel room, I'm here now, you're telling me there's not going to be a motel room, that me and my 2-year-old granddaughter need to sleep on the airport floor is what you're telling me? And that even though Dallas-Fort Worth has plenty of hotels, you're not willing to get us a hotel even though you told us you would get us a hotel? Your silence is admission of guilt, ma'am. Okay, so this is how American Airlines run things. Are you going through the same thing, sir? They promised you a hotel too?
Yes.
But she told you she didn't want to talk to you, right?
No, I'm going to talk to her after your visit.
Okay, well, I think I'm done here. American Airlines is leaving us in the airport after promising us they would get us a room.
Okay, ma'am, is it my turn now? Hello?
you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, next.
She said she'd talk to you when she got through with me. This is American Airlines customer service. I need to video you, though, real quick, admitting that you heard all that, because I'm going to sue.
I'm going to be honest, I was listening to the man. I was paying attention to the man
but you,
that needed attention for EMS.
Right. But you did.
I heard y'all having a conversation, but I was focusing on the man.
But you heard her say that I was not going to be able to fly out
that
tomorrow.
That you weren't going to be able to fly out, yes.
Right.
I did hear her say that you weren't going to be able to fly out.
She stuck me in the airport overnight, and now she's telling me I can't take my flight that I'm booked for in the morning because she didn't like the way everybody was mad.
I'm not sure exactly why she banned you, but you're banned from this
But she
flight.
told me it was punishment, and you heard her say that, right?
I heard something about punishment, but I'm not sure what. I was paying attention to that. So I will need to escort you.
Okay, I need this for my records. Why am I being kicked out of the airport?
American Airlines banned you from that flight, and you can give them a call. I'm not sure they banned you. From what?
So where do I? So even though they promised me a hotel room, now they're kicking me out of the airport into the street, and I have to sleep in the street tonight.
Yeah, so I just have to escort you to the public side since you no longer have a valid.
Okay, well you got to wait on my entire family. I've got a screenshot of the hotel room they promised us, and then here's the hotel room we got. You like our hotel room, Scarlett? Yeah? It don't take much to please you, does it?
I genuinely just don't know what to say with this one. It's kind of wild to the fact that like they couldn't handle dealing with angry customers because of decisions they had made previously and their decision to not fulfill promises that they had given these customers, to the point where they even call in the local police in order to kick them out of the actual airport itself. It's just... I don't even know where to begin with that one. It's just literally insane that this is how they decide to treat the situation. They make all these promises. They go like, hey, you can take this, will you take this flight with us? We'll provide you a cool hotel room. Look, here it is here. When you get there, and then they just don't. They just don't. They refuse to talk to the customers properly. They refuse to actually find a way to find a solution to this problem they've now created, because it's not like it's just like the family in the TikTok here. There is quite a few other people who are involved in the situation who are now don't have anywhere to stay for this night, and they're just sitting here for a layover that they didn't need to take in the first place, but did because they thought they'd be nice. I don't know. I think they'll think twice before doing that ever again. Or we need to fill some seats here. Do you guys want to get your flight a little bit earlier or something along those lines and get a free hotel stay at this place? Yada yada yada. Cool, and then just not fulfill that. That's like... Actually, question, if there was a contract, like, would this be some form of verbal contract of some form potentially, and potentially some form of lawsuit could be involved? That'd be a messy thing in and of itself, but, you know, it's just terrible. Anyhow, in this next clip, we've seen have a confrontation in front of a zoo, or at a zoo, whatever.
I've been here for 5 years. It was peaceful before you came in. Hey, I've been here for 5 years, lady.
We don't give a fuck.
Every day. No.
We don't give a fuck.
Excuse me. You've seen me over here, right, with Kilo? Kilo comes in because he likes the small side, right? I've never seen it.
We've never seen it.
Okay, I get it. But is my dog hurting your dog?
I don't care.
Dog?
I don't care.
So take a picture of that dog too.
Hi, Chloe.
Weirdo.
Hi, Chloe.
Weirdo. Take a picture of that dog too.
She's in it. Don't worry. She's in the video.
Because that's what she's doing, is calling about my dog being big in this side.
You asked me a question and I answered your fucking question.
Zip your fucking lip.
Or else what? What you finna do? What you gonna do? So then shut the fuck up.
You got mental problems.
Yeah, I do. So leave me the fuck alone. So leave me alone.
quit
So leave me alone. You came over here. You came over here and started.
Hey, it looks like that we got a Karen who thinks she's a fashion police against these teenagers. Let's see what happens.
Next time we'll whisper. Nobody was talking to you, and you're just butting in on our conversation with us. It's not a conversation. You literally yes, it is. Everybody around you. Everybody. Everybody's standing here. Who? Is everyone as weird enough as you're literally the one who don't want men to look at you? Don't dress like a.
Or did you really just say that right now? You're literally calling her a because
Because she's wearing a crop top. I see you're recording it. Fine. Go. So you're saying basically what she dropped? Okay. That is not what I said, and do not twist my words. She's going on. Are we really gonna fight with the grown, like 30-year-old woman? Girl talking about me that I'm a because I'm wearing a crop top. It's 2020 and I'm being called this because this girl and some boy. She looks like a zookeeper. A zookeeper is telling me that I look like a.
That's. That zookeeper comment really caught me off guard. If I was like taking a drink whilst I was watching that clip, I probably would have spat it everywhere because it just caught me way off guard. And also, well, she's wearing a crop top. She's got jeans that are slightly ripped. Well, actually not slightly, very heavily ripped. But like, this even isn't. It's not even that bad, man. It's not that skimpy. Oh no, she's got like. Her crop top seems to cover up more of her cleavage than the person next to her, which is just wearing a singlet that shows off her cleavage like 10 times more. But she's more concerned about the person wearing a crop top than the friend right next to there that's showing off of way more. Like... the double standards here is absolutely amazing, just because it's like, oh, you can see my stomach and belly button, but hey, it's actually covering my top end a little better than my friend over here. But no, you're gonna care more about my crop top than my friend's singlet over there. Yeah, sure. I love people who try to be fashion police and say, oh, you can't be wearing clothes like that, it makes you look like a whore. That's just not right, man. Let people wear what they want as long as it's actually appropriate. As long as it's not them being butt naked in public. In this next clip, we have someone who's seemingly having a pretty poor day and is taking it out on other people.
Dude, if you're not... Yo, if you're not having a good day, then leave him alone. Alright? It's not his fault that you're having a bad day. Yo. Yo, hey, listen, it's not his fault. It's not his fault that you're having a bad day, all right? Shut the fuck up! Okay, I'm walking away, all right? I hope you have a better day, all right?
And you shut the fuck up too! Yo! I shoot you every fucking week. What that mean, bro? What does that mean? Fucking mouth shut today! That's it. One guy! One fucking guy!
Yo, leave him alone, all right?
One guy! Hey, yo, just get in your car, drive, boy.
Here we have a carrier who decided to leave their dog inside of their car with the windows all the way up on a hot summer's day. Here's what happens next.
Just so you know, a car spikes 20 degrees in 2 minutes in a hot day like this. It is 86 degrees outside. You left your dog in a car. The current stopwatch timer going on your car is 8.5 minutes. So, you need to know that. This is the dog. The dog is now okay. The dog is standing up instead of hanging off the car seat. The dog's okay now. I poured 2 bottles of water on the dog.
Yes, I had left my dog in the car to run in and get something. And this gentleman decided to break my 2 windows, and now he won't leave because he said the police are supposed to be coming. I have glass everywhere, and he's harassing me. Yeah.
No, he's not harassing you. You can't leave a dog. It is hot outside.
I recognize.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day?
You stop,
No,
please.
no, I'm not.
Please.
What's the first thing you do when you get in your car on a hot day? You roll your windows down. Well, now you don't have to worry about that.
I honestly hope that you're in one of those states where you can get away with smashing a window in order to comfort a dog that's stuck inside of a car, because I do remember from reading this up a previous time where one of these clips appeared where some states you technically can't legally do that. What you have to do is get the cops and get someone else to come out and deal with it themselves, and you're not allowed to do that. But I hope you're in one of those states where you can smash a window to get a dog outside of a car. Also, shame on the Karen for just not caring at all about their animal being left inside their car for a potential long period of time. Like, I can't get over the fact that just like she doesn't care about what the guy's saying. She just wants to call the cops to try and get the guy in trouble for smashing her windows, and that's all she cares about. She doesn't care about the well-being of her dog in this situation. It's very clear that's not her first fault. Next, we've got a guy who absolutely loses it in his local Walmart over, I'm not 100% sure, we don't really hear too much before he starts going off his goddamn nutters, but he does that anyway.
You're not gonna take it out of my fucking face, you stupid. Shut the up. You wanna get knocked the out? Shut the up. Shut the up. Back me the up, you stupid. Come on, do it. Back me the up. I ain't gonna leave nowhere. You're gonna give me a refund. Oh, it came from your store and I'm not asking for a refund. It don't matter where it came from. It came from your store. Shut the up. Shut the up. You want some? Shut the up then. No, I ain't gonna leave nowhere. You stupid. Exactly. I get more than you. Who the are you? I'm This is Sylvan. This ain't no big store. This is Sylvan, Illinois. Yeah, you grew up here. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yo, this is Sylvan. If you grew up here, you know better. Get my fucking face.
And ultimately, I've just got one question from this clip. Why do we treat retail workers like they're second-level human beings? Like they're the bottom of the barrel people, even though they're the exact same fucking race as us. We're all humans. We all have emotions. Like, why do we have to treat each other like goddamn crap? Like, why? Why is this a thing that we have to do as a human race? Like, it's just absolutely perplexing just seeing people act like this, just like, oh yep, this person here, I'm gonna scream at them until I get what I want, even though that doesn't even work 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to be a complete and utter asshole to these people and go off at them for no reason really, just because I want to get something done my way.
Please do not threaten me with the firearm.
You know what?
Please do not threaten me with the firearm.
I do not have a firearm.
Are you coming at me?
You know what?
Now you just touched my car. Now you just touched my property.
Fingerprints?
Yeah, I'm going right to the police station. You just touched my property.
Let's go.
That's criminal trespassing.
No,
and you're on video. And you threatened me with the gun. I'm going to the Bradenton police station right now. Let's go.
Ain't gonna lie, I had some serious whiplash watching that clip. It seems like we're on someone's driveway here. I'm assuming it's the person who drives the Supra. I'm assuming that's a Supra. It looked like a rear end of a Supra. Threatening of a gun, good god. I really want to know what happened before the guy started recording, Jesus. Gathering a guess of what happened prior to this clip, I'm going to guess that a kid almost got ran over by the people skating around the skate park, and so the parents thought it was a bright idea to go off at the kids that almost ran them over, even though it's not entirely their fault. And then someone loses their mind a little.
Don't do that. Wasn't gonna hit him. Don't do that. That was the whole point he was saying, is that the kid almost got hit. It don't matter. It doesn't matter.
I never said that, bro. I never said that, bro. I never said he ain't right on me. I said he needs to watch where he's going like everybody else.
It don't matter.
Yes, he does, bro.
Watch where you going.
I am, son. Son. Boy, son. Shut the up, boy.
Amen.
Skate park 1, skateboard 0. I mean, it's very interesting to see the kid just absolutely lose it at this, but it's honestly decent also to know that, okay, let them walk away and then throw my skateboard towards the location where there's no one currently, so I don't hurt anyone with my rage. Wild. In this clip, we're going to Karen who's attempting to stop a kid from running a lemonade stand on the side of the road because apparently it's going to cause too much traffic and they don't have the permit for it.
We don't want the traffic in front of ours. No, it's going to. You have your own home, correct? Yeah. We're here trying to. I don't need the traffic.
You can't even see us.
I don't. Why'd you choose mine?
Because it's by the road where more people come by.
Okay, well, there's plenty of other places, sir. Please move your lemonade.
This is a public place.
No, but it's not
thing I've ever heard.
No, it's an HOA.
It's a county road. This is a county road.
Okay, it's an HOA. You have to have a permit. Okay? Okay.
Can I give you some cinnamon rolls?
Ma'am, I don't want the cinnamon rolls. I just don't want the traffic. You guys didn't even consider the people who live here.
Yeah, we did.
We told you, could have gone by them and have them to
No, you didn't. You didn't come over. You didn't.
I told her when she was setting up. As soon as you get set up, go talk to them. Go there.
That's not my husband.
Or whoever.
Okay, just please move. I'm trying to be polite. I really am.
No, we're just exercising our
I don't
rights.
really. You're not exercising your rights. I'm telling you it's illegal.
No, I don't know what it is.
It is. Because we looked into it. We've had a lemonade stand. We had to have a permit. We have our own property. So, yes, I do. I have 5 kids. But I also want to go set up another front of other people's houses without asking if it was okay. That's
so
the whole
great.
point.
So your house is facing that way.
This is also the entrance to my home, sir.
Yeah.
This is right here. Yeah. This is okay. This is ours here. This the community here. Right. So if you have your community, set up in your community. That's all I'm asking. Is you guys did not ask. We didn't come.
Why
you
would
just
we
set
ask
up.
you?
It's public property.
It's polite.
Yeah, well, your or whoever
That's
that
like
was,
having
was
a
not
yard sale
polite
with
to
somebody
us at
saying.
all.
Well,
And we
I'm
don't
trying to be
call the
polite.
cops.
Okay.
Do it.
We're only going to be here another 30 minutes. So.
No, that's okay. You can pack up and go, or the cops.
Okay.
We will.
So all she wanted to do this week was to have a little lemonade stand.
That's okay.
You're so great.
That, but you don't set up.
You're so sweet and
There's
neighborly.
no
I
one that
appreciate
comes
it.
down our street, so we're like, oh,
So you just pick a random street.
this is a great
Yeah, you're the victim.
Go ask them if you can set up over there. There. Public land over here.
Call the cops. I'm done talking to you for this poor little girl. If
So
you have,
I'm not.
if
I'm
you
not
have
saying-
children,
You're making this a totally traumatic event. For
I
her.
do.
how
have-
sad.
Maybe you guys should ask.
Oh
Maybe
my
you
God,
should have a heart in your
It
body.
wouldn't have changed your mind.
I do have a heart, ma'am.
Listen.
But I follow I look into the regulations and everything.
Oh,
I do
it's
have
a
a
freaking
heart.
lemonade stand. Give me a break.
care.
Call. I'm done talking to you.
Okay. fine.
Call. And then go away and let us sell until the cops come.
No, don't sell. It's illegal.
Okay, the cops can do that for us. Great. Thank you, citizens arrest.
Hey, look it. No, it's not
super fine.
Thank you. You're great. Oh, that's what it was. You're amazing.
Wow.
Thank
what happens
you.
in this country? It's the saddest thing.
Yeah,
So
what
little
happens?
kids can't even have a lemonade stand without a
Honey,
neighbor
that's
freaking
your
out.
home.
We have no traffic in front of our house.
Nobody's stopping here either.
Well, it's more of a chance. We've had 5 cars go by. On our house, we've had 0.
Then you don't have to worry about the traffic, do you, that you were so worried about? 911 it. 911.
It's simple as easy. The cops don't need to get involved. You just need to pack up and go.
We
Not
are in
gonna
30
happen.
minutes.
Not 30 minutes. We were
Oh,
asking
get
you
a life.
if you can-
Just go call the cops in your house.
I mean, I get it. Regulations are regulations, but at the end of the day, why the fuck do you need to care so much about this? Oh no, a kid selling things on the side of the road. End of world. It's going to make everyone die of poison. And the one car that's passing every few minutes is going to cause a lot of traffic if one of them decide to stop. End of world. I don't get why you need to make such a big fucking fuss over something like this. Like, it's almost a minimal thing. Like, it probably works slightly different here in Australia, but pretty commonly in certain areas you'll just find a guy in his ute parked on the side of the road with a bunch of flowers and he's selling them to people. You can stop there, get him on the side of the road, or just continue on the main road. It's not really too much of a thing to really care so goddamn much about. Here we have a lady who decided to pull over into a car park of a fast food restaurant because she's wanting to take a call, and because this is not her usual car, she doesn't have any form of hands-free or anything along those lines set up, so she parks up the car in a place where she can park in order to make this cool. Anyway, police officers decide they see this car, they think there's something weird about it, and then go up to the window and decide to annoy her about it. Here's the clip.
Oh, I'm on the phone with my husband because it's my husband's car.
That's okay. You can
okay.
do that.
Hold on.
Or he can hang it up.
Yeah. What's up? What you guys need?
License, registration, and I need proof that this car has a dealer registration.
Well, that's why I was on the phone with my husband.
Okay. We don't use dealer cars to just drive around, so we definitely don't go into Del Taco, wait for the cops to go. And
no, I pulled over because I was on the phone, and I didn't want to talk on the phone because I'm not hooked up to anything. Hey, Ed.
Where you at?
We're over here at. Why are you?
You're not telling someone our location.
What
I told you to stop talking on the phone.
What are you going through?
You understand?
Okay, you know what?
Nothing in the glove box.
That's why I'm calling my husband while you're over here being irate.
See.
What is wrong with you? Are you okay today?
You're not following instructions.
I am following instructions. I gotta call my husband because this is his vehicle. That's why I'm telling you I don't have the information.
Miss Wells, find the insurance.
I don't have it.
Okay, find the registration.
I don't have it.
You don't know that.
I don't know what it is. That's why I called my husband. The heck?
She thinks she doesn't know what it is.
I don't have it. This is not my vehicle. My vehicle's in my garage. Call Carl.
Now I think I should just ask this. What is your opinion on this one? Because there is going to be a lot of differing opinions on this clip. So you may not agree with what I'm about to say, and that's fine. Like, genuinely speaking, we don't have to agree or see eye to eye on everything, but I think here, this is something ridiculous here. The police officer is trying to ask for X, Y, and Z, and the person who's currently in the car has made it clear, hey, I don't know where I'm going to find that information. I don't believe it's even it might not even be in the car. This is my husband's usual vehicle, and can I call him so I can grab that information? Like, if I was a police officer in the situation, I'd be asked, okay, what's your husband's name? So we can, like, cross-reference the owner of the name that should be on the car to your husband's name. And then they could go do that, find out that she's telling the truth, and then that's that. She can call up her husband, get the information the cops are after, and bada bing, bada boom, problem solved. They don't need to do up a bajillion paperwork for causing a issue out of something that seems to be very, very minimalistic. It's almost like this might be an issue that they decide to cause because the person in the front seat is black. I'm not trying to say there's some form of racist intent here, but you know, it's America and all. It's very much in the cards. Here we have a caregiver who is meant to be looking after a 73-year-old woman who has a lot of mental, physical issues that basically they're bedridden, they can't really do much on their own, they need someone to take care of them effectively 24/7. Anyway, currently she only has apparently one caregiver. So this caregiver goes to leave for about 3 hours at an unfortunate time where the person has kind of crapped in their pants and now, well, just here's a clip.
Leave. You're leaving my aunt alone without changing her ass all night long. All night long. You're leaving. For how long are you leaving her alone for?
2 hours or
2 hours or 3. And nobody's here to watch her. Nobody.
That's not on me.
How's that not on you? You're her only caregiver, Karen. Reinhardt, Blanchard. You're done. You're done. See? You're done. And you know you're done. I'm done with this. Call Eddie, Mom. Call Eddie right fucking now.
To get myself out of this hellhole.
Where are you going now?
Talking to my neighbor.
Okay. Change my aunt's butt. You're neglecting her. Wake her up. She can't sit in her piss all night and all morning. I am not here for that.
Look, I'm not 100% sure how caregivers go in America or how that entire system is handled. From what I can see from my perspective, it just feels like in this situation, the system itself has failed to make sure that there's people taking care of this person. Because at least over here in Australia, usually there's probably at least two if it's a person who needs to be taken care of 24/7, usually there's at least two people who are employed to give care to them. Or a second thing, it's usually a family member who lives with them, who gets paid by the government a pretty decent amount of money to just take care of their family member full time, and that's all they need to do. They either get trained in the things they need to be trained and other things on those lines, and usually it's not too difficult to be able to get another caregiver who's employed to just take care of people, to look after them for several hours whilst this other person actually goes do something, potentially live their life, so to speak. But usually in what is most instances here in Australia, it's more commonly done by other family members, younger family members looking after their older grandmother or great-grandmother, depending on the cases, because the government will give you a hefty payment for it. Like, hey, quit your job, look after your family member who needs someone to look after them pretty much 24/7. You'll get paid pretty decently. It's pretty well worth it. And you get to look after a family member, and that's all you need to do. And that's how it goes, because it's easier to get someone who lives with them 24/7 to look after them 24/7, and then occasionally hire another person to look after them, to take them out and about for a few hours whilst the other person needs to go do some things and other things on those lines. That being said, as I said, I believe that just looking at this just seems like this person is wanting to just take a break and wants to go do some things. B, she's actually just being completely negligent purposefully and just doesn't care. C, the system is completely failing here and not supplying enough caregivers for a person, considering they require 24-hour care. I'm not 100% sure. To those Americans who have experienced the system like this, let me know. What are your thoughts about it in the comments down below? Is it similar to how, like what I mentioned before, for Australia, do family members take care of other family members when they're at that stage in life, or like how does it usually go? Here in this clip, we get to watch someone get terminated from Walmart. Here's a clip.
I told her I don't care if she says that I'm rude because I did do my job, I did help her. That's exactly what I said. I told you that. Right. And I still don't care. Okay. Because she could tell you I punched her. And I don't care because I didn't do anything to her. I helped her. Okay. Don't care. So I did my job.
You can't not care in this business. At the end of the day, you have to take care of the associates. So I understand in the moment. Let me talk, and then I can give you the floor. I understand in the moment you were busy. I understand that we can't always help everyone at the same time. But the way that you went about the situation was not correct. You can't just tell a customer Google it. If they knew to just Google it and read it for themselves, they wouldn't come to you for help. So in that situation, the better route would have been to either ask her to wait until you were done with the customers or to call somebody else for backup. Your words to me were, if she can't read, that's not your problem.
No, I did not say that. Should have recorded me. And I know exactly what I said.
Okay, what did you say?
I said that she didn't want to read. She wants me to read it for her. We're in electronics. This is a business where I'm by myself. You're constantly going to be by yourself. You have to be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of high activity. Mm-hmm. So for you to say, for me to think that I could just come into my work and that there would be any help, that's not the case. You have to be prepared to be by yourself. And I was prepared to handle everything on my own. I don't look forward to my backup. I don't think the managers are going to come and help me. Okay. And I showed her the list. I was very kind to her. I'm on camera going back and forth between customers. 5 times I went to her. At no point did I say, ma'am, I cannot help you anymore. I did not say that. Okay. And so I gave her all the information, step by step, hotspot. I laid my phone down for her so she could read it.
So the thing is, reading something and understanding it are 2 different things. You might be able to read something and understand it. Not everyone is the same way. Sometimes they need that extra guidance, especially the fact that she was significantly older than both you and I. So telling her to read it, Maybe she has an issue with reading.
She didn't tell me that.
She doesn't have to. That's her personal business. The point is, at the end of the day, she came to an associate who was supposed to help her, and she didn't feel like she got the help that she needed.
Yeah, I have a job to do, so I really don't have time to be asking for all this help or to be like, consulting for Best Buy. This is not Best Buy where we get a commission to do all this work for them. That's not how it works.
At the end of the day, Christian, we are in retail. We are here to serve our customers.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So, comparing it to Best Buy, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But at the end of the day, this situation that we're talking about right now, you do not handle it correctly. And not only did you not handle it correctly, this is not the first time that this has been an issue.
So I didn't handle it correctly because I told you that I didn't care, that she lied to you, that I was rude. That's where we're at? Because that's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. She lied to you, straight up lied to you. And I'm sorry I don't have time to stop my lying. And that's a lot of pressure on me. The clock is ticking.
I never asked you to stop your line. When I came and talked to you about it, you had not a single customer in electronics. I asked you then, because she was still waiting, can you come and help her? You flat out refused.
Yeah, because she said I was rude, so why would I help somebody that's already upset with me?
She wasn't upset, she just needed extra help, and you didn't.
And why didn't you help her?
I did help her.
You're the free one. I'm not free, you're free. You can do all these things.
Okay, Christian, so we're going to stop it right there. Because number one, you don't know what my job entails, nor do I need to disclose it to you. Number two, that's your area, and we're all responsible for the same thing, taking care of our customers. And so based on the situation and the outcome of it, and the fact that we've had numerous encounters like this before, I am letting you go.
Okay.
So you are free to take it up with another coach or store manager if you so desire, but as of today, I am terminating you.
Okay, alrighty. Thanks for doing me a favor.
Thank you. I just need your best in your badge.
A few things I just want to point out immediately. First off, you as the manager just completely proved one of his points right. He said to you clearly that he can't rely on the managers to be actually willing to help him in cases where it's busy. And then a little bit later, you point out how you found out that customer was still needing help, so you went to the guy in electronics and like, hey, could you help her? And instead of doing the help yourself, and when he points that out to you, saying, oh, well, you don't know what my job entails, and number two, I don't have to tell you that. You just kind of proved his point that he can't rely on managers to help him in that situation. And from my experience in retail, it's very interesting, to be completely honest, because I used to, about a year or two ago, I used to be like a gap scanner. Basically, I would be there early in the morning, just going through every single aisle, just scanning all the gaps on the shelves just to let the computer system know, hey, yep, you're right, this has got no items, or B, hey, the one item you said was here, that looks like to have been stolen, it's no longer here, things along those lines. Basically, it also means that for a majority of the time in the morning, I was the only person who was in the grocery department. So anytime anyone needed help in the grocery department, I would be the main person they had to call. Now, in some circumstances, the manager would also help deal with it if we, let's say, got a lot of people who needed help from grocery. That rarely happens, but it can happen occasionally. But it was mainly me who had to organize dealing with this. And there was multiple cases where I was trying to help another customer. I was taking them to the shelf and aisle where they would find the item that they're chasing. Another person tried to ask for my help. And it's one of those things. I'll get back to you in a moment, sir. Just want to finish helping this person, and other things on those lines. It's busy, it's a lot of things, and it's very difficult to keep up with at times. And from what we can gather here is that this guy just kind of got the information on his phone and then showed the person the information and went to help someone else at the same time. Or, look, I can get what the person's saying here behind the camera and the issues he's having. But at the same time, when it comes to helping people with tech, you also got to make sure that they have that basic understanding level that you have. Most people tend to have it. You can point out a few things and you can immediately tell just by how they react to the things you point out if they actually understand what you're going on about. And it sounds like he kind of didn't go through the effort here to make sure the customer understood what he was showing them. And I also get at the same time that he's busy, he's trying to keep up with a bunch of other customers, yada yada, like maintain all the work that needs to get done in the time frame he's get done, and he's not being paid on a commission per basis. But it's still one of those things where you've got to, like, if they clearly aren't quite getting it, you got to make sure, especially with technology and electronics and things along those lines, that they understand. And yeah, it really does suck when places understaff areas and make it so that there's only one person available in that area for a majority of the time, and you're forced in a position where you can't really complain about it because that you're just told to suck it up, and there's multiple other people who are more than willing to replace you if you feel like complaining more. This is why I'm glad unions are as strong as they are in Australia, because they can't simply do that. Like, they have to have a proper legitimate reason for firing you, and they got to go through all of these different processes to even go and attempt to fire you in the first place, and you can get your union involved. And then this thing called Fair Work, which is pretty much a governing body that when you call them, you let them know what happened, they will investigate into things, and if they believe that you were unfairly fired from your position, they force the company to either give you an equal position somewhere in the company, or B, give you a payout, potentially somewhere between 1 to 6 months worth of your wage, and other things on those lines. So that would be an issue that doesn't occur often here. But hearing that he's received multiple complaints before with issues along these lines, I can say that whilst the customer might be over-exaggerating certain issues or lying about issues to a certain degree, if it's not the same customer complaining about you, then there might be a bit of truth to the complaints themselves if you've received multiple of them. Ultimately, this is just a messy situation where, A, you've got the overworked worker and the manager who has gotten multiple complaints and just wants to get rid of them because they don't want to deal with the complaints anymore. I don't know, it's a wacky, wacky world. Here we have the neighborhood Kevin, who finally snaps after hearing a dog bark for the final time.
And you, with that dog, I hear that dog again, I'm gonna crack his skull open. Both of you. You understand me? Both of you. You with that dog and him, okay?
You better not come over here. You better not come over here.
I'm gonna crack his skull open with an axe handle.
Okay.
Okay? You and this guy are gonna stop. Okay? I've had enough. I've been going through this since last September, lady. I don't know who the hell you are. Go in there and get your husband, your father, whoever he is. Bring him out here. Bring him out here. Where? Is he a man? Tell him to come out here. I'm a little guy, man. I'm 5'6". Tell him to come out here. Tell him to come out here. What are you nodding your head at? I'm serious, girl.
Sure.
I'm telling you, I'm serious. Because this woman, it's the same damn thing with this dog. This is gonna stop. I'm gonna stand out here and terrorize this whole neighborhood until it stops.
I'm gonna terrorize the entire neighborhood until this one dog stops barking. Well, good luck with that plan. You're totally not gonna get yourself in a bunch of trouble by annoying other neighbors and just being hailed as some form of nuisance inside of the street. Good on you, buddy. You sound like you've got your head screwed on very well, and it's not loose whatsoever. You don't have any screws loose. That's just a lie. You're totally not insane, threatening to smash a dog's head open with the butt of an axe. What the Genuinely speaking, who thinks it's a great idea to do? Everyone in the comments, raise your hand if you think if you agree with this guy here, because if you do, then walk yourself out. You know what you need to do. It's no. I just question how people get to this point of mind where it's like, oh my god, dog barked. Let me make massive threats about killing the dog. Like, that's gonna help any problem whatsoever. You know, dogs are gonna bark. Yeah, it's annoying, and usually the owner should be able to hold a little more control in the amount of times the dog bark, especially if there's like based upon a neighbor walking around in their backyard. But when it comes around to, like, let's say a dog's walking by the house, yeah, a dog's gonna bark at a dog because, you know, they smell another dog that they're not familiar with. No duh. I don't know, this guy just seems to be a bit of an idiot. On a little while later. Here doesn't do anything. He just has a baseball bat. Intimidating. In this next clip, we've got a Karen at Starbucks who's having a pretty bad day.
I can ask. You know what? I don't care. Get a journal. I don't know what to tell. Five there because you can't make a coffee right. But you don't have brain cells. You need to shut your mouth. Is what you should do right about now, bitch. Do you have a name? Because by tomorrow you're not gonna have a job.
Natalia,
what is your name?
Natalia? $10 an hour. Natalia Haga is a household name.
Stupid. The shit out of you.
Yeah, come around and slap me. Come around here and slap me. Goodbye here.
Oi, mate, only us Australians should say that word without consequence. Calm down. Here we've got a Karen who doesn't understand the concept of you can only use a single coupon per purchase, and so is trying to insist on getting a cookie for free using one coupon, which is already making use of another coupon to get her meal for a slightly cheaper price. And even though the worker points out an easy way that she can do to get both coupons now, she just still wants to do it her way.
Well, I can give you the number to our manager. That's about
well, don't give me the cookies, but okay, I can call there and tell them to make sure they give a cookie if it says free cookie in the coupon. You don't have to give it to me if you don't want to. It's just chocolate chip. It doesn't say a specific day or a specific time.
Right, so, yeah, but it says one coupon per customer, right?
Free cookie with every purchase, one chocolate chip.
Yeah, so we can't give it to you with this purchase, but if you want to come back in.
It's on the coupon.
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am, but like.
Do you know what? I will buy her cookie. Okay? You can put did you want me to buy it? I don't know. I will buy her cookie. It's a coupon. I'll buy her cookie. Okay? You can
I was just trying to explain to you what it was, okay?
So, can I have it? Let me hand the food. What the hell's wrong with you?
Come on, we got children here.
That's all right. I'll take the sandwich. Thank you.
No, you do not take the sandwich. You didn't pay for it.
Okay, why are you sitting there then let the cookie go.
Go bring her.
Charge me. I got a coupon for this though. You gotta take that one.
Alright guys, I'll do it in a moment. Alright.
Let's see.
Is she just so desperately stubborn that she has to go through it her way? She has to use both coupons in this single transaction. She doesn't have to use any additional effort to actually make a purchase for this cookie, even though not only did someone offer just to straight up buy the cookie for her to move on with her day, but also the worker told her a way to deal with this. Just like, hey, make this purchase, go back to the end of the line, come through again, buy the cookie, use your coupon there. Ha, problem solved. Like, he literally pointed out the exact way to make use of two separate coupons. I do query why you didn't just make why you didn't complete the current purchase and start a new purchase and just have the cookie go through on that one for a new coupon if that's really what you're going to do. But at the end of the day, I guess I can understand that you've got to do things a certain way to make it so that you don't get in trouble too much. But still, funny nevertheless, the stubborn behavior behind this person. Karen losing her mind at a pharmacy.
I'm calling 911. Okay, call 911 because you're refusing me to breathe. I guess 5 times I've told you my name and my birthday.
Calm down. Do it again. Calm down.
Well, when I can breathe.
Here, give me your license. Give me your license. I'll pull it up.
What? 9864 Levon Almanda.
Levon, I can't understand you when you scream.
This is another one where we lack a lot of context to the entire situation. I honestly have a funny feeling that this person may potentially be having a medical episode that is causing this utmost anger, screaming and all that, considering how she is breathing between her yelling rants. But again, that's just speculation. Prior to the recording of this clip, the person who's recording may or may not have cut off the other their car. Like, what were you thinking? Are you that dumb? What? Am I the only one thinking about the sheer insanity it is to do something along these lines? Like, wow. I will actually have to cut the impact scene because YouTube will most likely age gate this video for that particular thing, so sorry about that. In this next clip, we've got a couple of feuding neighbors.
I want to be a tough neighbor, and I'm going to be tough back. I want them off my lot, and you're not putting anything there. Tough shit.
The fencing is being replaced at your husband.
You know what? You know what? You created nothing but crap with all your picture taken. We're cutting down trees, which actually ultimately helped you. All right? We took back your property for you because it was creating so many leaves and everything. What are you taking pictures? I'll call the cops. My husband told me to call the cops. You want me to do that?
Yes, and I will show him where the property line is.
You don't have no idea where the property line is.
Well, you don't know what you're speaking about.
You don't either, because you weren't here when it was put in. You weren't here when it was put in, okay? Or you weren't old enough to know. Don't even go there.
You don't know what you're saying.
You don't even know what you're talking about. You can't be a shit and take pictures and make my life difficult when I want to cut down trees and then do this. You're so full of crap. God, you got me so mad right now.
Well,
that's what you get for being a shit. That's what you get. You get what you give.
This is what your husband...
You get what you get. You know that? I wouldn't have said boo to you, but you want to be a shit and sit out here and take pictures and video while we're sitting there trying to cut down trees. And all you can do is sit there, bitch, and complain. Your own neighbor's put a sign, get out. Does that give you a hint? When they spray paint on your side of the fence, keep off?
This entire thing's just funny to me because it's just like everyone's having a very bad day and they're just sitting back recording this. They're not arguing, they're not screaming their heads off, they're just sitting there recording it. The guy who's trying to probably do stuff for fence posts is just doing his job, whilst this person is absolutely losing her mind and going off on a bloody rampage, calling Bloody Mary, bloody murder, all this crap. And then now she's probably going to call the cops, which is funny. I'm honestly interested in how this ended up turning out. But of course, as always with these clips, they all get cut off before we get to see the conclusion. Brilliant. In this clip, we've got an unhappy Karen at Subway.
Call her. But finish my sandwich.
No, I don't finish because you need to respect me.
Well, you need to respect your customers. And I will tell them you don't respect your customers. Would you finish my sandwich?
A cold cut trio. A cold cut trio.
Finish my sandwich. All right, you're going to be reported. That's for sure. Call your supervisor right now. Please call her right now. You wanted to call her a while ago. Call her now. I'd like to talk to her. What kind of toast?
Toasted. Toasted, no cheese. Toasted.
I'm sorry, what?
What kind of toast?
Ham. I have 3 orders actually. I'm sorry.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
First things first, that's not a Karen. She gave up. I've never seen a Karen just give up so goddamn quickly after they realize that, oh crap, it looks like the person to the left of me is recording me. Let me just calm down a little bit. Let me go walk out the door. Wait a minute. I still want to try one last time, but just gives up anyway. It's like, what was even the point of all that? You just gave up. In this next clip, we have a Kevin who got pulled over for having their phone in their hand whilst driving. It's not quite happy about that fact.
How you doing, sir? The reason I'm stopping you...
Judge Williams. Judge. And I don't... Why did you stop me?
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I had my phone like this.
Yeah.
I just lost it. I was just looking for it. Pulled it up like this. Was not on it. I just looked in the... Go up and look.
Okay, why are you screaming at me?
Sir,
you have your license, registration, proof of insurance? You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I wasn't doing anything wrong.
You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I'm not going to give you my license registration.
You were doing something wrong. You cannot have a handheld...
I had my phone just like this. I was not on my phone.
In what state of West Virginia you cannot have a handheld cell phone?
And you all aren't ever on yours, right? You're never on yours. I drive by a lot of times and y'all are on yours. You're never on yours, right?
Okay, I don't understand why you're yelling
on
at me.
yours.
Why are you yelling at me, sir?
I said you're never on yours.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling at you.
Yes, you have been. I've never raised my voice at you.
Let me tell you something. You all are on yours. I was not
If you read
talking
the code says that if we're conducting official business, you can be on it. I just don't know why you're yelling at me.
No, not on official business.
Okay.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Why are you so uptight? Huh?
Go and give me a ticket.
What's going on?
Give me a ticket.
Why are you so shaky? What's going on?
I'm irritated because you pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone in your hand.
I picked up my cell phone because I had it lost.
Okay.
I pulled it up here and I had my hand on it here
to
put it in here.
You
That's
know the
what
law,
you saw.
though. You know the law.
So what? What if I have a cup in my hand?
You can't have a cell phone and say what's Gene in your hand.
Give me a ticket.
I don't.
Write me a ticket.
I just don't understand why you're.
Go give me a ticket. Write me a ticket. And I'll take it up to the town office and I'll go to trial. Give me a ticket. Go ahead. It's ridiculous what you're doing.
How is it ridiculous?
It's ridiculous.
That you had your cell phone in your hand.
You all have yours. I've seen it many times. Y'all have yours and you don't get pulled over. And don't tell me it's on official business. I hear your cases every day in court.
Okay, what's that mean?
Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I'm really irritated about this whole... Go ahead and give me a ticket.
But why are you being like this to me? I've never done nothing to you in my whole life.
You just pulled me over for no reason.
Because you had your cell phone in your hand.
Pulled me over for no reason.
You had your cell phone. Okay.
You can write me a ticket or not. I don't care. I'll take it up to town. We'll go to a trial, buddy. That's fine with me. And I tell you what, the next time I see any of you on the phone, I'm stopping right there and call the state police. Any of you.
Okay.
This is how I had my phone. I reached down and got it under my seat. I pulled it up here and I was driving like this. I was not talking on it. You can look. You can look when you pulled me over. See whether I was on my phone.
Why are you being like this?
I'm being it because I've seen this crap enough. And I'm tired of it.
Here you go. Here's your license, registration, proof of insurance.
Give it to me. Let me have my license now.
Also, you need to go get your license up to date because they're expired, okay?
A very interesting clip, that one for sure. I would personally, if I was a police officer, just be done with it, grab the ticket and be done with it instead of trying to get some more information out of this guy, because clearly he's a bit upset, irritated, all these other things. He's just going to cause you issues if you try to press anything. Here we got a Karen's neighbor who decides to take it upon herself to go knock on someone else's window while they're in their car and just annoy them for some bizarre reason, and instead of taking that, this guy gives her a whole mouthful of everything.
Excuse me?
What do you think you're doing?
Why are you knocking on my window?
I don't knock on your window.
Why are you here next to my car right now?
I didn't knock on your window because you just slammed the door and I've been hearing everything you
I can do what I want in my apartment. You don't...
can't eavesdrop and listen on me.
I don't care what you're doing, and no one eavesdrops on you. You're nobody to me, sweetheart. You're no one to me.
Alright.
You're no concern to me. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you do. What I want you to do is leave me the f alone. Because if you don't, me and you are going to have a big problem. Okay? And you're going to have a bigger one. You're going to have a bigger one. So what I need you to do is get the fuck out of my face. Get away from my property, which is this vehicle here that I pay for.
I'm over here.
Step the f back. Get the f away from me. Go wipe them ugly raccoon eyes out of your face because they're disgusting. Just like your face. Your face is disgusting, okay? You're disgusting. Your mouth is disgusting. Your racism is disgusting, okay? I hear everything you say about black people. I hear everything you say about Mexicans. I hear everything you say about gays. I hear everything you say. You're disgusting. You understand me? Disgusting piece of ugly, disgusting, evil, gross. That's what the fuck you are. You understand what I'm saying to you? Does it make sense? Is it clicking? You're gross, okay? And if you're fucking gross. And I'm gonna tell you one more time, gross. If you approach me again, disgusting, we're gonna have a problem. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I'm just like laughing on the inside with that one. Just like you build them up to knock them down. You say no one cares about them. And then a few moments later, after you're like, screw it, I'm just gonna go full ham. You know what? I have been listening to you. I've heard all your nonsense, all the you say about all these other people in the world, and you just go on an absolute onslaught to this woman. Like, geez, man, you're just going all in. It's like you've seen red. You're going in for the kill. I think she's already dead, man. You don't need to keep going. Oh, that was actually pretty funny. Also, is it just me or does she really look like a Karen? Just her looks. Now, this next clip is probably from peak COVID. We've got a Karen and a Kevin hopping into a store without a mask, just doing their shenanigans and complaining about the fact that they're being told to go out in their car for their food to come to them because they've entered the store without a mask or any form of things for COVID reasons. Which makes it more ironic that the Karens were recording themselves in the act.
You don't have to follow.
I'm not trying to argue with you right now. I just need
We could have placed the order already. We could have placed an order already.
A mandate is not a law.
Mandate's no law. She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
mandate in the county, which means that we are not allowed to serve you if you're not in the store with a mask.
Segregation was legal. Jim Crow law was legal. The Holocaust was legal.
Sure
Where
was.
do you guys take a stand? I don't understand that. I'm irritated. I'm annoyed.
Look,
okay,
I'm
because
not refusing you service.
okay, but you're telling me to stand
perfectly
in the
welcome.
car like I'm not human.
Go ahead and eat in your car. I'm sure your
I know,
car
we could have
has
placed the
heating.
order already, but then you
And
gotta
then
get
we
it.
just want to walk out. What's the difference?
What's the difference? We're already inside. We already
I'm not
infected
understanding.
everyone.
The difference is that the
We
longer
infected
you're
everyone.
in the store, the faster you're
Really?
infecting people. So
According
please,
to
if you could just leave the store. If you could just leave the
What?
store.
You're wearing a dirty mask, synthetic fibers on your face? Oh.
Oh no, Curtis,
Yeah.
we cannot order like a normal
No,
human
yeah,
being
yeah,
that I am.
yeah. Holy
You're not
cow.
asking you to
Holy
order from
cow.
outside the store.
Wow. Wow.
Look,
That's
we're in the
following,
middle of a rush.
just following
We're very
orders,
busy.
just
I
like the,
don't
just like the,
I
just
just
following
need you to
the
leave
orders
the
like.
store. An argument.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
asked you to leave the store and order.
Well, you could have just served us as like normal human beings. We were gonna walk out.
Wow.
I'm not gonna give you my money if you're gonna have me outside in the car.
That's fine. You're welcome to leave.
That's inhumane. Well, I hope when you sleep right now, you think about it, because if they start to tell you not to allow. No. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You could have serviced us because your colleague gave us the menu, right? She didn't say to go outside in the car.
You have the menu so that you can order from outside.
I'm not gonna give you my money if you're telling me to go outside. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. Listen, when you go sleep at night, okay, I hope you guys think about the legal. A mandate is not a law. You need to stand up for what's right. No. You need to know that because I lost my job because I didn't comply with mandates. Okay? I hope you think about it because it's going to continue to escalate and then they're going to come for you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when they start coming for you? What are you going to do when they start coming for you?
You should be ashamed of yourself. This is a Jewish establishment. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah,
A kosher. This is not kosher. This place is not kosher. You might as well eat bacon. You might as well eat some bacon and a cheeseburger. This is not a kosher place. It's not a kosher place. Not a kosher place. Bye, Josh.
My god, they wouldn't shut up, would they? Just take your stuff outside. We get it. You're anti-vax. Who cares? Go away. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who doesn't like Halloween costumes.
What's that? Oh my God, are you serious? Go home. Bye. Karen, see you later. Bye, Karen. See you later. It's Halloween.
Oh, you're scaring the kids, just scaring them with what you're wearing. Well, this is what happens when you walk around on a goddamn Halloween. People are going to be in flipping costumes. Some of them might be a touch freaky. Who would have thought? Here we have a Karen who's recently checked into a hotel the night beforehand, and because they were exhausted, they just went to sleep and didn't worry about checking over everything until the next day. They wake up to the next day and it turns out that, there's a bit of rubbish left around from previous people, there's some dust and all these other potential problems, and so they complain to upper management, they complain to the hotel management about it in order to try and get this issue resolved. Someone comes over to attempt to resolve this issue and this happens.
Resolve the issue. I'm going to get to the bottom of this and resolve the issue for you and your family. I want you to be the happiest you can so you hear. You say you're going to see what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm leaving to go do that because I want your family to be happy.
Okay, then you don't have to act that strange with me when I'm asking you to leave this till you resolve it.
And I'm saying again, I'm not acting strange with you. Once you said this wasn't yours and this garbage.
I know, but I just wanted you to leave it here till you resolve it, right? And then take the garbage.
So then I work for you is what I'm saying. I work for the hotel. You said this is garbage and it's not yours.
I know, but there's a lot of garbage here, sir. If you take all the garbage, I'm going to be okay with it. But if you're taking the can that was left in the room and the room was not cleaned properly, I want you to leave this can here and take it when you resolve the issue.
This is a resolved issue, right? You said this was garbage and I'm taking out a resolved issue now.
This is a resolved issue? This is how you resolve issues?
This is
like you leave the garbage here.
Resolve.
You leave the garbage here when I check into the room.
What garbage?
This garbage.
Okay, I'm taking the garbage out.
Yes, no, you don't take the garbage out just like that. You should have kept the room clean. My logic is that if this was left in my room, I don't know if the sheets are clean, I don't know if the towels were clean, or they just look spotless and they were not cleaned.
And I'm going to resolve that issue for you.
So why don't you just leave this here, resolve it?
Listen, I'm gonna leave the can here.
Okay.
For one. For two, if you tell me that you need me to resolve something and I'm trying to, now you're stopping me from resolving the issue that...
I don't think you need to take the can to resolve the issue.
It's a start. This is a start. You said this was garbage and it wasn't yours, so I'm removing it from the room because you say it's not nobody in your family.
And this is you resolving the issue?
No, it's the start. And I'm going to come back as a worker here and finish on the resolving the issue that's going to make your family happy. I'm not here. There's not an argument or debate. I'm here to make you guys happy. I'm here to resolve all the issues. You say your carpet was dirty.
I mean,
You say your sheets, you might not be dirty. I'm going to take care of all of that for you and your family to make the rest of your stay here.
I have to make 4 phone calls and come down twice to the front desk in order to get an issue resolved of this garbage being there, and all you do to resolve the issue is pick up the garbage and just leave? If I want to really report about this, I really cannot.
Well, you can, because I'm here. I'm not going to lie about you.
Well, you're here because I called.
I only, excuse
me.
The
5th time.
Excuse me, and I'll say it again. I came to work at 3 o'clock. I was not here this morning.
I'm talking about the hotel. You work for the hotel, right? I'm talking about the hotel.
This morning, I was not at work. I'm here now trying to resolve issues. I can't resolve a morning issue if I wasn't here this morning. I'm trying to make your family...
So basically, when somebody checks into your hotel, if they have an issue in the morning, they have to wait till people check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever...
People check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever didn't happen this morning, but I will take care of it now.
Okay.
That's what I did. Because I'm not here in the morning. I'm sorry again that I wasn't here this morning to make these things better than what they got. The issue, it took too long to get resolved, and I'm going to resolve. That's from the beds to the carpet to everything for your family. I am not here to be rude. I am not here to argue. I'm not here to debate.
Trust me, you've been very rude.
Oh, well, I'm being the best I can when you're yelling.
The way you... No, I have all the right to yell.
And
one, I'm your customer, who's always right. Two, you did something that is making me yell, right? 3, the way you're acting,
you said
sir,
yours.
It was not mine, but you should have taken this can out before I checked in, not after I complained about it.
Okay, again, and I'm glad you said it. I can't take a can out if I'm not at work. Do you understand that?
I know, but I mean, I am not supposed to know who's at work and who's not at work because this is not my hotel.
Well,
I don't work here.
My shift is from 3 to 11. And you told me I should have taken this out before.
So if you check into Holiday Inn in Niagara Falls, you have to wait till 3 to get an issue resolved.
No, you're waiting because I'm here now to do it. I don't know what happened in the morning, and I'm sorry again for that. But you're saying it should have been taken out. It should have, but it wasn't.
But nobody did.
I'm taking it out now.
Exactly. So please find that.
Now.
So that's what I'm saying. Now you're taking it out. You might as well just take it out when you resolve the issue, like when you come to pick up or clean up or get the issue resolved, that's when you pick it up.
Okay, and again, I understand what you're saying, but I don't work for you. I work the way I work. So you telling me I have to do it your way, or should I do it my way as of me already working here and know what I have to do to please a family? That's all I'm asking you. If you want me to leave the can, I will leave the can, but being that you told me about the can, I picked the can up and I was going to take it out because it's garbage and come back and finish everything I needed.
If it was garbage, there's a lot of garbage as well. So maybe you might as well just pick up all garbage and take it. I'm okay with that.
That's understandable.
If you're just taking the garbage because that's the thing that was left here, which does not belong to me and probably belong to your staff or the people who stayed here before and your staff did not bother cleaning the room properly, I don't know. By the way, with that, if you open up the drawers, if you look inside the closets, they're all dusty. They've got dust on them.
They're very dusty. Okay, and again, and I say to you, I apologize for that. But when you checked in, that was the best thing for you and your family to do, is to be right on that, so that issue can be changed.
Actually, we should have, right after the 9 hours drive that we took from New Jersey, we should have like really checked into everything before we slept, because like we were so tired. But you know, we should have. I'm sorry it took us morning.
That's understandable. But to the hotel, if you accept that, then it was accepted.
Yeah, but you know, there are a few things like you check up in the morning, you don't open up closets, you just take out your nightdress out of your suitcase and you just wear it and go off to sleep.
And that's understandable.
Right? And probably you're so tired that you basically, your kids don't even eat properly, they just go to bed.
And I'm sorry.
So I'm really sorry that we did not check through everything at like 8 or 9 in the night, and you know. And
I'm sorry that if it was dusty to you guys when you woke up.
It's not dusty to me. It will be dusty to you too if you open that up.
Right. And and like I said, the guests are always right. And our job is to fix any problems there is that the guests do not like. Okay. That's what I came up here for. I didn't know that the can was going to be an issue about me taking it if it was garbage and you said it was garbage.
Well, you just started walking away. You did not even turn around until I called you out like 3 times.
I didn't know I had to.
You had to, because right now you're serving us and we're the guests of the hotel. You had to.
I didn't know I had to.
Yes, you did have to, sir. You did have to.
I cannot.
You did have to. You're talking in the hotel management. You do have to. Yeah.
When I left your room, I told you I'll be back to resolve every issue. I didn't know because you yelled down the hall and say, hey, hey, hey.
No, I told you here. The first hey was here when I said, please leave the can behind. You started walking and you said, oh, I'm resolving the issue, and you just started walking away. All I told you was leave the can. I said resolve the issue, leave the can, and take it when you are done resolving. That's all I said.
And all I said is I didn't know that I had to because I don't work for you.
No, you don't. Well, technically, right now, you're working for everybody who's staying in this hotel.
And that's what I left for, to go do my job. You stopped me again about a can that makes no sense. If I'm going
it does make sense from my side, maybe not from your side. Can. No, you can put it right here because I'm not touching it.
Here we go again. Now I gotta put it where you want me to put it.
But that's okay. I mean, if you want to take it, you can take it.
If your family is mad and everything else, but now you're making me seem or belittle me by telling me where you want me to put a can at. If you ask for this can back. I work here, but the way you treating me now is wrong.
I'm not treating you in any which way. You're being very rude to me. That's why I'm talking back to you like this.
There's nobody ever in this building will ever tell you I'm rude. I ain't never been rude to nobody, and I'm not rude to you.
So you're being very rude to me. Trust me. You're being very rude to me.
When you run your tape back that you're taping me, you'll see that I still talk calm. I never yelled at you.
Well, you are calm now when you have started being taken in the video, but before when you were talking to me, you were not all this calm.
I was talking the point I was being talked to.
You even told me that there are people who plan things because they want the hotel to do this, the hotel to do that. You're telling me this?
No, I'm telling you that there's things that people do.
Well, sir, right now things have happened with me, and if you're talking to me about any people doing things, then that means you're addressing me.
If I told you I didn't address you, you can't take it as me addressing you. I told you, no, not your family. I'm speaking in general. If you take it that way, then that's on you. But if I tell you I'm not talking about your family, you can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not.
You can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not like that.
Same way you brought up it was a can in your room. You stayed overnight. It's a can in your room. How do we know that the can is not yours? We don't. But I'm here to serve you.
Why would I call to complain about a can? I mean, did I complain about the dusty room? No, because I just thought maybe that's the way you guys are. We just thought we were staying here for 2 days. Let's just stay and leave. That's the reason we did not even put our clothes in the closet.
All I said was you are always right.
Well, that's any guest, sir.
I'm here to resolve your issue. I left to resolve the issue, and you call me back over a can. I offered the can back, and you tell me where I need to place it. That's like kind of belittling me, like I need to do exactly what you say when you say do it.
I'm not saying you need to do exactly what you do.
So I offered you the can that you asked for back. You telling me where I need to put it at.
All right, so
all I'm trying to do is make your family.
That's just because I don't want to touch that can.
That's the only thing. Nobody's trying to belittle
you.
She's just trying to tell you.
But she said to me.
No. That thing
you picked it up. I didn't ask you to pick it up.
There's nothing personal
exactly.
about it.
The can was lying there on the floor.
You
picked it up. I did not ask you to pick it up, right? I did not ask you to pick up the can. You picked up the can. So when you had it in your hand, all I said was, please place it back there. I don't want to touch it. That's
so don't take anything personally.
No, it's nothing about you. Is place the can right there. That's how you said it to me.
No,
That's
that's
the
because
difference.
she did not
Please
want to
place
touch
it
the
right there,
can.
because I did not want to
She
touch
did not
the
want
can.
to touch the can.
I mean, I even told my kids not to touch the can. It was lying there.
I am here to resolve issues and make your family happy. That's all I try to do when I came here to this room.
Okay.
I've never once been rude to you. I never yelled.
Sir.
I never used swear words.
Sir, I'm not saying that you use
whatsoever.
swear words, but yes, you
Never.
have been pretty rude in talking to me. All I'm trying to tell you is that please resolve the issue and you can take the can back. I don't need that can.
Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you and your family if you will mind to leave the room for 20 to 30 minutes and we clean both of your rooms from back to front.
We just came back from outside.
You asked me to resolve the issue. I'm here to resolve the issue. I'm asking you politely if your family would like to leave the room and we'll clean your room out completely to satisfy whatever it is your problem is.
When you started, I told you in the beginning, I have my mother-in-law with me. She's 70 years old. She's tired. We've been out for almost 9 hours, right?
Yes.
Your hotel had 11 hours to resolve the issue, which they did not, right? Because they knew it since 6:30 in the morning that the can's been here. There was nothing that was given to me until 8:45 or 9 o'clock when we were leaving, and we were told to switch the room, which I said is not possible because we were leaving.
Correct.
Now my mother-in-law is resting. You don't want me to wake her up, get her out. She's 70. I'm not going to do that to her. Right? I cannot. It's hard.
That's understandable. So what I'm saying to you is if you're saying your sheets, if you're saying your carpet, and you're saying there's garbage, there's no other way to get these things done if you don't allow us to do those things. This is the thing that we're...
This Karen wants to have her cake and eat it too. This is what it seemingly feels like here. She wants to have these issues resolved, but she wants them to be resolved in her way, not the way the hotel usually resolves these issues. And so this guy goes through multiple different ways of potentially resolving the issue, and she's not happy with any of them. Something tells me she may have been trying to bargain for a free stay at the hotel for the night, but wasn't actually going to ask for it. She was hoping to just be offered to her on a silver platter for these little issues. And it's just like, the guy's going to take out the can, get rid of the rubbish, and you just complain, no, leave it here until you resolve this issue. And then it's just a big back and forth that really goes absolutely nowhere. Like, the patience on the worker here is absolutely amazing to just be able to listen to this person go on about the same thing for, what, 10, 12 minutes onwards, and by the sounds of it, the clips kept going, but there was no more clips after the first 4. It's just completely wild that watching people be like this. Like, this guy's been trying to resolve this issue for you. He gave you multiple different options and you refused to take any of them. And then his last resort's like, okay, fine. If you can all leave the room for like 20-30 minutes, we'll clean it the hell out for you. And then that's that. Issue resolved. And she couldn't even do that. Yes, I get it. Your mother's old. She's probably not willing to do too much movement. But at the same time, if you're not willing to work with the guy to get these issues resolved, then you're not going to get anywhere. And okay, I'm sorry, but I just have to interrupt the other little bit here just before we move on. The customer is not always right. That is a stupid mindset that's been put into people a very long time ago that is still kept up to this day, even though in so many cases the customer is entirely wrong. Here we have a Karen that rather than take an actual car park, which is very empty a little bit further ahead of her, she decides to double park behind another person's vehicle in order to get out and start walking her dog. And then when she gets confronted by the person who owns that vehicle who's attempting to leave, this happens.
Please get...
I already told you why.
There's a spot right there you could park in. And do you live here?
Who the f*** are you?
I live here.
There's nobody who lives here. Who is assigned?
What? I need to get in my car and get to a job, and
You don't have to treat me like this. I didn't do anything to you. So
You
what?
did too.
You parked her in. Oh, and I'm really hurting her.
Yes, I need to get to I have responsibilities I need to get to. This is my parking spot.
No, it's not.
I signed a lease here. They said you can park right there.
No, they didn't.
Were you there?
Were you there when she signed the lease? Why are you yelling at me too? Who the f*** are you? Somebody she asked to help her. Good.
And you don't live here.
What do you think? You think I'm gonna
Please
hit you?
get in
Is
your
that why
car.
you're recording me?
Because you're being psycho. I would like you to get in your car
Psycho.
and move.
I'm being psycho.
Please get in your car and move.
I'll wait for the police to come.
For what?
Because you're being rude to me. The whole time since you knocked on that door, you've been being rude.
Why would I be so nice to you when you're blocking me in when I have to go somewhere? You shouldn't do this in the first place. This is my spot. I live here. And you do not live here.
Yes, good idea, Karen. Wait for the police to come so they can come see the fact that you double parked somewhere and cop a fine for doing so. Oh, what a good Samaritan this Karen is. Just turning herself in, allowing herself to get an easy fine. Oh wait, she doesn't realize that? Oh. Of course not. Karens don't think about the law. They don't actually know anything about the law until it actually favors them. When it doesn't favor them, they're going to pretend like they didn't know anything, which is hilarious to say the least.